Alright, I think it would be a good idea to kind of go back through and watch our mistakes and see if we can learn from that. I watched part of it, but I didn't watch all of it. But um, there's a couple of things I want to talk about, and I just want to get this clear. You know, I might be talking a lot about Matt, me, or Trev. You know, I just want to make it straight up clear that I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just looking at mistakes that we as a team are making and what we can do to get better from that. Okay. It just might happen so that you were making a lot of mistakes, and I'm calling them out not to like make you look bad or anything, but it's just a respectful way to help us each other clean things up. I make mistakes, Matt makes mistakes, Trev, you do too, but I hope that this will help us out. And you know, later we can talk about it. You can tell me what you think we should have done if you think so. Now I'll respectfully listen and we'll see. But I'm saying this because in the early game there's a lot of things that kind of go wrong. Alright, so I'm just doing my jungle path. Thank you for the leash. Okay. So I want to focus on here for a bit because there were a couple of things I was noticing. So Trev, I like this. You're kind of using the brush to kind of cause a little bit of pressure so they can't just do whatever the hell they want. But I mean, what's the point of being in here when you're not actually in a position to support Matt, right? So Matt's going aggressive. Like I mean, I think this makes some sense. But Matt, what you should also consider as your ADC is that the fact that if they jump on you, one, you pre-aggro these minions, right? So you look at you just got silence. Look at all these minions attacking you. I mean, you actually stepped past those minions to land an auto attack. So you chunked Fiddlesticks pretty hard, but my question is why the trade? I understand you're making a trade, but you need to think ahead a little bit. So when you chunk Fiddlesticks, can't he just heal that shit back up? So you go up to hit Fiddlesticks. Both Ezreal and Fiddlesticks are in a position to hit you, and you've got 3 minions. You say you land your Q and your auto attack. Maybe you're lucky, you get another one in. And we'll say Fiddlesticks, Ezreal, all 3 minions, all land one auto attack on you. Is it really worth? Honestly? I don't know. At best it's even. And if they decided to go ham, I think that they would have been in a better position to go ham because Trev was not in a position to support you. Like he just now he was able to walk up, but obviously there's common sense in them backing up from that quick trade because of minion aggro and the possibility of you going in. So that was already, in my opinion, bad. But we're in low elo, so we're trying to improve ourselves. We need to limit our mistakes so that the mistakes of these guys outweigh ours. And it doesn't help when we're playing like bronzies. That was pretty bronzy. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty bronze because it shows that you're not respecting the minion aggro and there's bad positioning right here. That just with common sense, that doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense. But shit happens. Mistake happens. Okay, you're getting farm. Looks like. Oh, and here's the other thing too. Like, why are you harassing? So you do want to. I can see that you still got minions alive, but why are you going for the harass right now? I understand Ezreal's got a weak game, but weak early game. But why are you going for this harass when you need to get all that farm? Ezreal's secured his 5. He's almost at. He's at perfect CS right now. You've already missed 2 minions. 2 minions, and look at your life. You traded this much life for the support, and this support can heal that life back. So you're losing lane. You are actually losing lane right now. Okay, and this why? Ezreal's getting free damage. You're not in a position to land a hook, Trev. Matt's all the way back here. So there's 2 ways you can look at it. Matt, you need to either stay up here, or you, Trev, you need to back the fuck up. I think you're going for the execute, that's why. Right? Yep. Ooh, you didn't get it though. So yeah, you just traded free damage and minions attacked you. I think Ezreal might have did one auto attack on you. So now you guys are you're just giving away free shit to these guys. Notice it's warded. It's warded now. I'm sure you guys saw that. So it could have played out a little different. Like just that small shit right here. I mean, we know what could have been better. But you got silenced. Trev walks up. Okay, he realizes there's no point going back in. Good. I would have said that would have been the best time for Trev to go fucking execute that minion. Just to walk up and like threaten to start something, because you know, Fiddlesticks. Oh, what the hell is it up already? All right, well, when he used it, that was a cooldown gone. So, and you're tanky, you're beefy as fuck. I think when you execute a minion, you heal yourself too. So that would have been a good time to go in, because now you got Matt here too. Now you guys are sort of in line, supporting each other. So this like mistake after mistake. There's small mistakes, but that shit builds up. Here's another mistake right here. Didn't even get to execute. Might have been better going for this one. Hold on, let's see here. How's this work? He executes below 266 health, killing a minion. Yeah, you would have executed that minion. Anyways, small, but come on, but again, shit adds up. Like, I mean, we think we're good, but look at all these mistakes we're making in the first 2 minutes of the game. Jesus. Real quick. Okay, so we know Xinjia's top lane. So what I need to do is not stay in my jungle. Am I counter jungling this shit? Let me see. Let's see. Nope, I'm not counter jungling. Okay, well that's something to look at too. So maybe it would have been better for me to counter jungle. I mean, I had no idea. Wait. Okay, so this is something that I fucked up on. Watch this. Do you know how I know? I already know. So there's no way that I could have known Xinjiao took his buffs, right? So when I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, should I counter jungle? The reason I didn't counter jungle was because I was like, maybe he already took this side already. Maybe he was rotating that way. But I mean, I just killed one camp. He's probably killed one camp too. That's one way to know where jungle might be. So mirroring each other, I got one camp. I'm working on my second camp. Xinjiao's top lane. He has no buff. So I absolutely should have finished this camp and gotten and counter jungle the blue buff right here. So that's where I fucked up. That's not enough jungle pressure right here. That's on me. Yep. Alright. Fuck this Zillion. Okay, back to us. Right? We think we're so good, but we're garbage right now. Okay, you got to execute. And you guys are still about the same in terms of trades too. I mean, Bill 6 is not even level 2 yet. Okay, you got 4 minions pushing against 3. Ezreal is hard pushing. So why do you push, right? Why would you push? When you push, you're looking to make a trade. They hit level 2 before you guys. I don't know if they planned it. I'm gonna assume they're bronzy. They probably didn't see it, but you gotta respect your opponents. You get into trouble when you don't respect them. So I'm gonna say they saw it coming. They made a right play. They were about to hit level 2. They're rushing level 2. They're pushing this because when they finish those minions off, even if they don't, if you guys all went ham, if you scrapped right now, they would win the fight hands down. 5 people versus maybe 4, but looks like Ezreal just finished that. And look at where Matt is. Matt is lagging behind. There's no way Trev could go back into the fight without flashing or without risking a hook. And I know, Trev, you are a freaking god with the hooks, but I mean, that's the conditions that you are working with now. And remember, Fiddlesticks can drain. He can just stand in the back and he can throw out his spells and silence people. Lucian is a burst caster. I mean, he relies a lot on his Qs and his dashes for those empowered autos. When he's silenced, he can only auto attack. That's handicapping him. So this positioning here, you guys should have been backing up already. Look at how offensively they're positioning. I'm sure you guys kind of realize some of that without really thinking about it, but just making it obvious, right? Waves pushing back. Okay, Trev lands a hook. Yeah, that was... Okay, well, we'll play it out, see what happens. Shit, okay, so... a bunch of things happen. Let's reset. Let's see what... Let's look at what happens before things happen. Okay. Wait, okay. Oh, what the fuck? I can't pause, alright. Or whatever. So it's not working, I can't pause anymore, so let's just go back and rewind this and watch here. So at the end of that, this is what happens. Trev dies, Zillion dies. Where am I? I'm getting my blue buff. Okay. How's this going? He has TP, but he wouldn't. It would suck for him to TP because look at all this shit he's losing out on. So there's things we don't think about, but this is, if you don't have pressure in lanes, this is the trade-off, right? He's not in a position to make plays. Nasus technically could because it's near the mid. So if Nasus were to do it, there's no way for GP to stop him. So if we want to be fucking LCS, that's one thing we should have known. All right. So what the hell went wrong here? That was, you guys did good, but how did Trev die? So I'm gonna say I'm not gonna. Well, I'm saying because I know for a fact how we died. All right. Kind of annoying that I can't fucking pause this, but all right. So before the fight even starts, let's look at all things that you did. Let's look at what you did good, Trev. Okay, you guys have a bit of a line here. I could say you could maybe even go a little further up. That way they can't just walk up to the mat and do shit to him. Alright, you land a good hook. Alright. I think at this point you should have backed off. I mean, look at all this damage. You guys nearly killed him. You guys know their summers are up. And that was a late exhaust. If you had to exhaust him, I would say exhaust Fiddlesticks because he's the one doing the damage to you. But look at that. Look at all these minions that you guys are fighting in. So they're further back. You guys are fighting in the minions. You guys are literally fighting 3v2 right now. That was so okay, let's start all over. Good to bad, okay? Usually when you're tanky like this, when you land a hook in lane, it's generally a good thing. But that's, if your wave is even, it's good. It's good. But if you're fighting in it, you need to get the fuck out. It needs to be a quick fight, quick trade. So let's see here. Wave is about even. Alright, you land a good hook. Good. You snare him. Good. You get another auto attack. Matt follows up with lots of burst damage. Almost kills him. Yeah, you need to back. This is where you needed to back out. Look at that. Look at all these minions focusing you. And Matt's getting minion blocked. He used his dash just to get in there. So Trev, I think you're good with landing hooks, but you as a playmaker, you need to realize that your team cannot always follow up, and you need to know how far they can follow up. I think Matt did what he could, but you went from a really good play to a alright play to a bad play. Watch. Go back here. Again, positioning, this is okay. I mean, it's not, really doesn't take much thinking to do that, but okay. So I would have stood here for a little further up, or right here. That way to kind of mirror them. That way these guys can't just walk up and auto attack Matt or throw spells at them, because you can threaten with your hook, right? You need that open space. That's why they're running between these minions and staying kind of close, packed, right? Because they're afraid of your hook. You see the hook, you go in. Good shit. It would have been even better if you hit Ezreal, but it was a good hook nonetheless. Good. All your damage is being hit on Phil 6. You're on another all attack. You're not focusing the wrong people. Bam, Matt follows up. This is where it's okay, good. Now bad, because Phil 6 is laying down his damage on you. He's clearly sustaining. Matt's exhausted all his cooldowns. There's no way you guys were gonna kill Phil 6 because he hasn't even attacked the minions. There's no aggro. Alright, there's no aggro going on. On top of that, Ezreal's fighting you guys behind his wave. There's very little, if any, minion aggro on him. That was a late exhaust too. Did you see how late that exhaust came in? I think you exhausted him after Ezreal used all his spells, so just looking from a math standpoint, you want to exhaust him before he uses his cooldowns, his spells, right? Alright, so this is lost. Okay. Do you have your cooldowns? Nope, your cooldowns are gone too. I was just looking to see if you could maybe like flash and kill someone, but they got pots running, your cooldowns are down. So right here, Matt, I'm not sure why you're standing so far up. I would have stood back here or here. You need to respect this. Look at this minion wave pushing against you. Ezreal's pushing against you. You got two people. If I was support or Ezreal, I would immediately jump on you right now. I'll probably like position this way, but I jump on you because I know for sure. Yep, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. And you lost all this health. You went from 80% health to this much health. And your mana's low. So now it becomes even risky for you now to push the wave back, right? Look at this. So they're smart. They're backing up. They got all their farm. They got 14. They lost a shit ton of farm. You had the potential to get more farm to make this trade somewhat even. You missed that cannon minion. And look at all the small things we're messing up. You missed this minion. You missed this minion. And you missed this minion too. Trying to do that. So we lost out on so much shit. That's just horribly inefficient. And look, I'm getting counter jungle here. Could I have done anything about that? What did I do? What the fuck was I doing? Okay, I got my blue buff. Alright, I'm low. So I'm backing. Do I have any potions left? I can't tell. I honestly can't tell. Alright, I had no potions because look at the 2 just popped up. Again, GP's still not in a position to teleport. You know, this wouldn't been a good play if GP had more lane presence, right? But remember, Xin Zhao went up top, and part of the success was Xin Zhao because he went top, he chunked GP early on, right? It's small things like that that started me on the lead, and now I'm realizing as a jungler. So if I had appeared somewhere, pressured somewhere, you know, this might have been totally the other way around. This might have been GP having the asses in their tower. But because of this, even if GP was a world-class player, there's no way we could have salvaged anything from that. This was a good setup. I'm getting counter-jungled by Xin Zhao. Zillion under tower, losing to Lux. Lux hasn't even backed yet. Okay, I just go right back to farming. Okay, let's go back to the game. So I'm still ahead in farm right now. Oh, let me slow this down a bit. Put you guys. Okay, let's just make this a little easier. We'll go Ezreal. Okay, and then I'll be with bam, bam, bam. Okay. So across the board, bot lane's behind. Ezreal has some farm. Or I mean, Nautilus has some farm, but he's got death on him. And now Xin Zhao is out farming me. Okay. Actually, I'm still slightly ahead. Maybe about even, I would say. So, you know, Xin Zhao invested top, and he's still doing okay now. What's he doing now? So he's going top. What am I doing? I'm taking my camp. Okay. Wait. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so Xin Zhao appeared top. What? Let's see what I do. He's got no buffs. I just got both my buffs. And they fail this gank, I think. Please? Yes. They fail this gank. So what could I have done? Lux is missing. We don't know where she went. So what I should have done is immediately go counter jungle. We know even if Xin Zhao was healthy, he wouldn't have backed in time to get it. So he would absolutely have to back right now. If I finish this camp, go right over here, I might be able to get these camps. I don't know if blue buff is up though. Actually I do. Just kidding. I do because Xin Zhao attempted to gank, didn't he? He attempted to gank earlier. Then that's what put Gangplank under, and he had his red buff. So if I had map awareness, I would have known that for sure his blue buff was up. When he was there, he had no blue buff. Sure enough, no blue buff. Had red buff when he ganked, no blue buff when on his second gank. Oh, I did go here, so I did try to. What am I doing? Okay, so we know Xin Zhao's not anywhere close by. We know I'm close by, so I give up blue buff and this whole side to make a gank happen. Okay. Let me just put this here. Oh. Here we. Okay, we got the kill at least. What happens next? Okay, I take the pink ward. Okay, so let's see where we fucked up. I'm trying to think. Should I have helped you push his wave in? I should have asked. I think this is where we're talking about possibly getting Dragon, but we just ganked. We know Xin Zhao definitely backed, and he's probably on his way down, at least to get this side of the camp. So the threat of him showing up to Dragon, it was very real. So we didn't go for that, I don't think. Should we have shoved it in? Let's see, 34 farm to 30. You know what? I might have said that. That might have been better to actually help you shove. Nope, never mind, just kidding. Because by the time we shoved the wave in, this wave would have gotten here. And so it would have put you in a bad position. Might have been good if Matt, if you just backed, if we shoved it. So that could have worked out either way. Okay. So let's see where we fucked up on that gank. I mean, it was a 1-for-1. I think that's unacceptable. There's no way why we should have traded 1-for-1 in a 3 versus 2. Okay, so I'm coming down. Wait, what? Okay, let's see what's going on here. So I'm gonna be coming down. We know that. I probably told you guys. Okay, they're shoving the wave. So this is bad. This you need to try to push out if you can. At least try to get as much of this farm that you can. So Trev, you need to realize this is what needs to be done for Matt, and Matt knows this. Well, most ADCs are greedy for farm, so I'm gonna assume Matt knows this. You want to get all this farm you can before a fight, or get as many as you can. He's not. I don't think he's gonna use any spells. You don't want to use any spells. Okay, good, good. He healed Matt. Matt does not want to use any spells on minions because we're about to. Okay, so this is one mess up. We know a gank's incoming. Why would you use spells on a minion? Now you're too far up. You gotta burn your dash. So Trev goes to him. He flashes NA flash. Let's see this. Wish I can fucking pause. This is so freaking annoying. Okay, so this is NA flash. Here it comes. So there's minions that 1 minions we're fighting up against. 2, you're losing out farm. 3, you've blown a spell that could have been used in the skirmish here. What does Trev do? Flash snare? Flash auto for that snare. Flash doesn't even get the auto off, so he doesn't get snared. Okay. He blows his E and he blows his flash. That was a good play right there, Trev, but I mean it could have been better because we could have actually gotten guaranteed hooks and snares, but instead you preemptively traded something that was free. So we're focusing Ezreal, you snare him, and I chain CC it. So here's where we fucked up. 1, you were in there for too long. 2, again, Trev. But I think it was because we had miscommunication. I think as a jungler, well, you guys should have known too. We shouldn't have focused Ezreal. He had both his summers up, and we blew it. We won that fight. If you wanted to look at individual fights, we won that fight. Fiddlesticks had no flash, no sums. We know that. You guys know that actually because of your last fight, right? Last fight when Trevor died and went ham and died and Fiddlesticks flashed to get out. You guys should have known that. This is free. So so why would we do this? The only reason that I can justify, and I said I think it was good. The only reason that we should have done this was to blow Ezreal's flash, but we did already, right? So maybe zone him off. I should have saved my W for Fiddlesticks to stun and interrupt his drain. But Trev, you should have started backing up already. You should have stayed on Fiddlesticks. Maybe zone Ezreal out a little bit. Okay, you had room. You had room to do something. But that's where we fucked up. We should focus on what was free. We got so much for free. We got Flash for free. We got no, we didn't get Flash for free because Trev, you flashed and that's yeah. Anyways, say you didn't flash, you might have lived. Alright, so here if you didn't flash, you had just kept walking up. Matt follows up with you. All of us would collapse on Fiddlesticks. We basically give him a chance to blow his flash before you use your flash. But so if we kept walking up, Ezreal probably would have E'd and flashed to get out. Fiddlesticks would have been dead. You didn't have to blow your flash, period. And we would have tunneled. We would have focused the right target. But look at this. We're blowing all these things on people who don't matter. Look at all this aggro. Look at this aggro that Matt's taking. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's still inefficiency. Look at that. Ezreal got away, blowing his flash and his E. So I mean, yeah, that was pretty bad. I would say unacceptable. I mean, so let's actually break it down into two fights. This is Trevor versus Ezreal. You literally won a fight just before, because trading a support flash was better than ADCs, but still, you still traded a flash that could have been avoided. So right here, that's a win. That's a win right there. Fight number 2, we should be good to go. You just come away free, scotch free with a kill. We tunnel in on the wrong target. We're still going on Ezreal. Fiddlesticks is targeting you. He's smart. Because rather than targeting Matt, because he knows that Ezreal and him could probably try to burst you down before he dies. He knows he's fucked. He focused the right target. He didn't focus someone he was not gonna kill. So he played it well. We played it wrong. Look at that. This was pretty bad. All right. Anyways, so I mean, again, you know, we think we're so good, but we're literally making mistakes every fucking second. That's pretty bad. This is 6 minutes into the game, and look at all the shit we've done already. I mean, that felt like 30 minutes of fuck-ups, but this all happened in 6 minutes of the game, and we're wondering why we're losing lane. So I go secure scuttles because I want to heal up, and I know we're not going to get dragon. At least get this vision for you guys. Matt's pushing in the lane. Okay, this makes sense because you're actually resetting the wave before you can back where you ward. Oh, we find a ward here. Oh, see? Good thing I secured that because now you know Xinjiao's coming for you. Oh, what the fuck is Lux doing here? Should we have known that? We do, because she walked over a ward, so we know Lux is coming, Xinjiao's coming. I don't even know if I mentioned it or pinged that. You guys might have known already. But this could have potentially been pretty bad if Lux, Xinjiao, all pushed into my jungle. Well, Trevor's up now, but I had like no mana left. So if I went back to jungle and I was 1 versus Xinjiao, I would have been screwed. So Xinjiao's doing the right thing here. He knows that I either had to have backed or I'm farming with low mana and low health. Right? Smart call by him. He's applying the right pressure. Oh, fuck, and Gangplank just died. Okay. So we know at this point every lane is losing. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. I'm just trying to find where, you know, what things that if we just stopped messing up could improve our game. So, okay, I'm getting farm here and experience because Zillion can't hold his lane. Missed farm, sad. Okay, oh. Maybe what I could have done better was actually jump on Lux. I don't think she was actually in W range, but I knew Zillion was coming up, but I didn't. Oh, what the f- That's embarrassing. NA flash, look at that. So what Zillion could have done was actually speed me up, but he didn't. I mean, he was, well, why did you even run up? What's the point of doing that if you're not going to speed me up? Speed me up, throw a bomb on me or something, dude. So I can stun her and then you can land that chain CC, right? Bronzies. Well, I'm the bronzy here. You guys are the silvers, whatever you are. You guys are all pushed up. Not sure that's a great idea. This was warded. I didn't even know it was warded. And then I had the NA flash. Wait, did I? Pretty sure I did. This was where I did it. Anyways, whatever. So we saw NA flashed and that was dumb. Lux, and I just gave up my presence too. Lux knows I'm here. So here it is. Enemy team, if they were looking at us. They know I'm here. They have tabs on every one of us. We don't know where Xin Zhao is. So you guys being this far pushed out, that is bad. I don't understand that quite. So did you? I mean, what happened before? Did you guys just back? Yeah, you guys just came back into lane, I think. And you shoved out, and you're just shoving the wave in to reset. Okay. Still risky though, because you don't know where Xin Zhao is. And he was just bot side too. So you know, I would have expected that maybe a lane gank was possible. But I mean, you've got to give them the respect that they're missing, and there's a possibility that he might flash on you and knock you up and let the rest of them follow up. Okay? But he's just farming. But from our standpoint, we need to know how to minimize our risks. It's not because I play passive. I play calculated. If there's nothing to calculate, I don't see a reason to risk it. Because it's easy for them. Oh, look at there. So you guys were just pushed up, right? You guys had this warded. I don't think anyone noticed. Did anyone even notice Xin Zhao walk over this ward? Let's see if there's any sort of pings going on here. Xin Zhao walks over one ward, two wards, drops a ward here. He's in my jungle. We know he's in my jungle. Okay, you guys backed him. I think you guys knew. Alright, so he's all over my jungle. This motherfucker. He's going up behind. Counter jungling me. And Zillion gets soloed. Okay, what happened here? I ult. Oh my god, what the hell? This GP sucks. This should have been a kill. I mean, we got a flash. That's better than nothing. But this should have been a kill. And appropriately, he is counter jungling me right now. Okay. Where? Okay. Let's get full map vision here. So what happens here? Nope. Come on. Go back, back, back. Alright. So I'm doing my camp. Right. So I notice Nasus is kind of overextending, and I know his wave is gonna push up because of where he's standing. Just positionally, he's gonna be killing these minions, and GP is too chicken. I mean, look at the farm discrepancy here already, right? And Nasus is getting killed. He's gonna become a beast. So what I should have done, and I think it's what I do, is I'm rushing to kill this camp because I'm about to hit level 6. Do I go in right when I get level 6? Okay. I ping it, or someone pings it. Okay, so I'm going right now. I give him the ping, let him know he's going. Let him know I'm going in. So right here before the fight even starts, we know we're gonna be fighting a lot of minions. So this needs to be a quick trade, quick fight. What's he doing? Okay, I can kind of understand that. That makes some sense. I would put one in here so that he could get vision, but I cover him by dropping the ward here. What does he do? I throw a Q to preempt the strike. Okay, he gets chunked, he gets slowed. So why is GP running behind me? This makes no sense. He needs to block him off right here. And on top of it, this ult was not great. This ult needs to be on top of him. On top of him. He was slow. Either on top of him or at least cover this whole area. He could have. I think he could have even held the ult. Anyway, so I stun him. He's taking. Is he taking mini aggro? No, he's. Now he is. He's trying to chase. GP's running like a biatch. And I'm running because I'm afraid of getting the Q of death. So now we just open up this space and Nasus makes his grand escape. Yeah. So okay. It's whatever, right? Do I have my flash? I do. I don't know if that would have been worth flashing for though, because I might not have even gotten the kill. Oh wow. Zillion survives, okay. So now we got the wave pushed up. Do we know where Xin Zhao is? Oh right, we do, because he ran up here, right? Okay, so that fight went on. Maybe as a jungler, I should have helped him push that wave out to deny Nasus all this farm. Because his ult is coming off. Right, it is. We might have been able to dive him because of my passive. You know, I could have taken 2 tower shots for free. And if GP had the barrel. And look at this. Now, so I fucked up here, but GP also fucked up too. He had enough mana to finish that wave and reset, but instead he just... So, fuck up on my part. We're only focusing on me, so I should have taxed the shit out of this lane because, well, we didn't even get a kill. I definitely should have taxed the shit out of this lane. Tax it, deny Nasus minions. Alright, you guys see Xin Zhao over there. Okay. I appropriately go counter jungle him because we know that's where he is. I mean, going after Lux wouldn't have made sense because I could have been counter jungled by Xin as we saw. So now it's warded. Cool. Oh, I remember this. This is where I fucked this part up. Okay. So I try to do a cheeky invade. I should have flashed over the wall. I actually no, I think I would have been fucked anyway. Okay. That I mean I played it the best I could. I probably could have kited and done more damage on the way back, but then he would have caught up to me, right? So I knew I was fucked. I didn't flash. He had to blow his flash to kill me. You know, I'd like to look at Zillion to see what he could have done better, but I'm pretty sure his ult was on cooldown. I remember checking, and I wasn't happy, but that's on me for not knowing, and that's on me for getting caught out. I probably should have ran and flashed out before he could even see me. Again, GP pushed up tower all the time. Xin Zhao's counter jungling the shit out of me. He knows that was a good call because I just died. There's no way I was gonna be able to contest this. He's getting dived to top side. What's going on here? So this, to me, this is Trev. Like I was actually kind of tilted when I saw you do this. I didn't like that. Why? Because if they had claps on you, and then you go back in when no one was in. Okay, I think I ulted. Okay. Alright, I kind of understand it now. Nice, okay. We played it, okay, we did good. That paid off. I can understand your positioning now. Oh, shit. Dang it. Where was it? Hold on, I'll find it. But yeah, I think I can understand where that play went. Let's see if I can go back to where... Right, we tried to... And then we realized it was vision. Okay, let's see if we could have played that better. Because we had to blow some flashes, and I'm not sure if that was necessary. I mean, I guess it is necessary. I mean, why else would you flash, right? To live or get a kill. Okay. So am I going in? I'm going in. Okay, so you go in too. Matt, you probably should have positioned better. I think Matt should have started pushing up right away. Like actually running up. But you got ult. Okay, you're ulting. Okay, you tried to stop his ult's damage, but that was a decent. That's a decent exhaust. Look at that. He did no damage because you exhausted him. So that was a good call on that one. I might have saved the exhaust for a little later, but again, you're okay. You flash snare him. Okay. I don't think you should have flashed, Trev, because you just W'd him. So why? So you're okay. Maybe your W was down at the time, but your W slows people. Does it? Deals, surrounds himself with dark energy, shielding himself. Where is it? Or is it your slow spell? Riptide. Sounds the ground. Slows them for 30%. Yeah, what the fuck? Why would you? So there was no point for you to flash there. Because if you had just stayed close to him and used that spell like half a second later, you would have definitely gotten an auto attack on him. Or he would have had to flash. To which case you guys would have flashed anyways, but maybe maybe Matt would have flashed and you would have kept your flash, right? So that definitely could have been played better. Maybe I could have ulted better. I could have ulted in this area. Were there summoners up? No summoners for Fiddlesticks. No summoners for Ezreal. But there was a possible E. Okay. So yeah, you know, no flashes. I could have ulted right on top of them. Looked like, you know, Nautilus here, Lucian here, we could keep them contained. So that I should have ulted right on top of them. Zillion calls, Lux missing. We know. We don't know because they're back. I would have assumed, but we were here for so long. We just took this out, so it's safe to assume that they might be coming Dragon because I'm low on mana. And Matt definitely back because we just finished the fight. Matt's gonna buy. So he's establishing vision, and they're doing dragon. Like this to me is obvious. Like I know. Like to me, when we back like this after a fight, and after I cleared that ward, I know for a fact that Xin Zhao was gonna go there. I personally, I do. But we got vision. We should have preemptively made movements towards there. We should have began moving them right away. We know they're setting up. It's like right in our faces. So, but Zillion doesn't push out the wave. There's no presence. So this we should not have fought. Period. Do I have ulti? Looks like it's about to come off cooldown. Yeah, I don't know. But this made no sense because 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if I was here, there's nothing good that can come from this. They're gonna get dragon. And Trev, you go so ham. Like why? And we have no smite, right? If there's no smite, there's no reason to contest this. Maybe if it was like 4v4, then I can see that, but this is not even a 4v4. This is a 4v2. Even if I got here in time, it would be a 4v3. So one, okay, several things. No smite, outnumbered. I'm telling you right now, personally, if I ever see this as a jungle, I am not going in. The only reason I would ever go is to try to steal it, but it's not worth it when our whole team gets killed. Not to me. Why would I go in? I would go in to get them off the dragon. I'm not going in with the intent to fight. So you guys need to understand that from me. If you guys disagree, if you guys think something else, you guys need to tell me that before the game, and then we can plan around it. But I would not go in that fight. That was, to me, a bad call all around by you guys. You guys should have either waited or should have just backed off because you should have known that we might not get there in time. And they burst you guys down so quick that there was no cleanup to be had. Yeah, maybe I could get a kill on Xin Zhao, but the likelihood of killing the rest of them amidst a Lux, a Lux ultimate, Fiddlesticks ultimate, and a Lux shield, I severely doubt we can do anything with that. We should have just given that dragon up or gone somewhere else. More than anything, I think we should have moved towards that earlier. Matt should have backed earlier. I should have backed earlier. We should have started going there earlier. Because it was obvious when I cleared that ward and we had the ward here. It was obvious they were going to do dragon. Why do I always say to let them have it? Because I know our mid laner's not going to follow up. Not in time. Our GP... Fuck, did he even ult? I mean, it doesn't really matter now because it's beyond that point, but just out of curiosity. His ult is on cooldown. We should have known that. He can't TP. Yep, his TP's down. So yeah, there was no way. I mean, if you're trying to justify it, there's no way. I cannot understand where there would be a justification for that call. I mean, I can see one argument. It's like, well, if Pantheon jumped in with a 400 damage ult to everyone, we could have won that fight. No, I don't think so. Because they would have focused me down, then focused. Well, first of all, you were already in there, so they would have focused Trev down, then focused me down, and probably focused Matt down if Matt was baited back into the fight. But I mean, why team deathmatch it? It's like throwing a coin in the air. Even if we manage to kill them, one, it's heavily against us because they just got Inferno Dragon, right? And two, even if we trade 4 for 4, it doesn't really help us. It does not really help us. I mean, whoop-de-doo. Why throw a coin flip, right? That's basically a coin flip. Okay, let's see what else is next. So Lux is missing. We don't know where she is. Xin Zhao's top. Okay, GP played that pretty well. I'm coming topside. Okay. Oh. I should have ulted in that one. I probably should have ulted in. So I fucked that one up. I blew a flash, got nothing out of it. But I guess we saved the tower. I don't know. You can't really save a tower against Nasus, can you? Anyways, so that's where I possibly messed up. I could have done something better. But you guys responded appropriately here. And then you guys die. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, Trev, I'm not sure why. What is this? Why? 2 ham, Trev. 2 ham always. I know I understand you like to be a playmaker, but you gotta realize, look at them, full mana, full everything. Lucian has blown a lot of his stuff. Low mana. And did you use your CC on Ezreal? What CC is left to stop Phil 6 from ulting in on you guys? Yeah. Okay, so things that I like. What I like was that you guys pushed the tower because you saw and responded properly. There's Xin Zhao topside, Lux topside. You know that there's only 2 of you guys down here. So you guys are shoving the shit out of it. Matt is using all his cooldowns because he wants the procs to take down the tower. Good. Alright. Let's see. You guys are pretty even. I mean, sure, Trev has a kill, but... Okay, you guys are fighting in minions again. I mean, it's you guys are level 8 and level 7 now, so it's somewhat okay. But for this play to work, you need to have a clear snare shot, which you don't. I mean, you're fighting in a disadvantageous position, and you ult Ezreal, right? Instead of saving it for possibly Fiddlesticks, you blew your exhaust. Did you blow your exhaust? You did. You blew your exhaust on. You missed your hook. Ezreal ult. Matt's just getting fucked up. Alright, Trev, so one of the things that Matt and I complain that we complain a lot about is that you don't provide a lot of peel. You're always diving the back line. So let's see how this kind of holds up. So you're going on Ezreal, you're playing super aggressive. Matt doesn't want to, you can tell he's backing up. Look at how low he is mana wise. He's not gonna be able to do shit really. Sure, you can do auto attacks, but okay, you blew your exhaust on Ezreal. Why? I don't understand. Because he's not fighting back. You should have saved it for when he was actually fighting back. Then you ult him. Okay. Why didn't you melee Fiddlesticks? Did you hit him? No, you missed. Why didn't you melee him to peel him off? That was your guaranteed peel. And then I would say throw your hook, right? Snare him, then hook him. Let Matt get out. But I mean, honestly, I think you guys were fucked anyways. When that Fiddlesticks ult went in, there was, I think, no way you could have gone out. Maybe Matt, but he would have had to blow Flash. Flash and heal. Yep. So Trev, I mean, that's on you as a support. I mean, you can say Matt could have played better, but he really couldn't have. I mean, his mana, he had low mana, no mana, right? He was already backing out. You decided to start a fight. You baited him in. That was not a fight Matt was gonna take. Okay. So like, why? Yeah. Yep. I think the appropriate way to play that was basically Matt start kiting back and attacking whoever attacks you. I mean, when Trev starts running back, they're gonna attack you. They are. We know that. I think it was kind of like you're all in scrap because you realize that as you're pedaling back, they're gonna attack you, right? So fight to the end. But I don't think that was great. I think you guys should have kited it backwards. Even if you died, it wouldn't be as bad because they would have wasted time. They would have had to blow cooldowns. Matt would have had the opportunity to respawn with Flash, and heal or whatever. And best play, it played out well. You had exhaust to weaken Ezreal. It would have been it could have been. I'm gonna argue, if Trev you had played it very well, it would have been 2 for 1, or sorry, one kill only. It would have been you dying for Matt, and Matt would have gone out. What's going on here? Oh, this is where I fuck up. Okay, so while you guys get ass raped bot lane, I am trying to make it play top lane. Okay, so I'm going in. Start off with a Q. He withers GP. Oh my god, that damage. Stun. What do I do? What? What the fuck was that? So I fucked up there, but I mean, still it's an asses. I fucked that shit up. Okay, GP fails his barrel. Just poking away. And we know Lux is coming up, right? Look at, she just ran through a ward. We know she's coming up. We don't know where Xin Zhao is. Okay, we're still fighting. Still fighting. Oh yeah, I remember this part. I don't see Lux, but this ward gets swept out, so I know someone's here. So what am I doing? That was stupid of me. That was stupid of me. It's like, why would I go here? Because I didn't know where Xin Zhao was, and I know for sure Lux is here. So I get caught and bursted. That's on me. I fucked up. Okay. Okay, so you guys are bot side. You guys are seeing this happen. You guys know what's happening. Are you guys in a position to push? Well, you guys just called MIA. You don't know where he went. Where they went. Let me see if I can find out. Okay. You guys lose tower because you guys got killed, right? You're running back to lane. Alright, you guys call it MIA. MIA. Alright, so you don't... I mean, you guys know they're missing, but you don't know where exactly they went. MIA calls right here. Wait, was it you guys who called it Maya? I'm pretty sure it was them because I saw a red question mark. Okay, whatever. Whatever, we'll just say it. So you guys don't know where they are. I would have shoved this lane real hard. Why? Well, you guys might be like, well, can't they just jump us out of nowhere? Well, no. So you got Xin Zhao, you got Lux, you got Nasus. You know they're all top. You just backed. You just bought. You have one completed item versus Ezreal's not. I don't think his Trinity Force was even complete. Right? So if they overstay, I would have went straight on them. But let's see. Right. So you are stronger than Ezreal right now. Even though they got kills on you, you are stronger, Matt. Fiddlesticks has no ult. He just used it. So there was no. I think you guys should have pushed it out. Knowing if you knew your ADC well, you guys should have pushed out. I mean, you had your ulti up. I might have even okay. So I would have pushed this wave out as far as you can, past river at least. But you're just kind of okay. Looks like you're kind of hauling ass now. But I think you guys should have done it earlier. Trev, I would have. I think you wore it here. Yeah, you wore it here and you wore it here. But here's so you gotta be mindful about warding too. I'm not sure about how long ago when they took Dragon, but we're not gonna be contesting Dragon anytime soon. This ward might have been useless. I would have said maybe secure Scuttle, maybe ward up here, and maybe ward up here to give us a vision of Xin Zhao. So that's 3 wards. Boom, boom, boom. Those would have been better wards. You ward Dragon before Dragon comes up, but right now we don't have Dragon coming up, period. Either that or you ward here. Was that you? That's okay. That's not a bad ward, but I think a pink here would have been better. Those would be defensive wards. I think the other way would have been better coverage. What else is happening? So I'm trying to, scrap whatever jungle I can still get, but I can tell I've been, I got the shit counter jungled out of me. I think this. So here's another mess up. I just gotta confirm that, make sure. Where did I die? I'm just going. Okay, so right here, when I die, right? As a jungler, I should have very well expected that Xin Zhao was gonna clean up the rest of my jungle. So I don't know why I went top lane. I should have just went straight bot and cleared all the way here. That would be efficient. That's efficiency's sake. I think the reason I didn't though was because mid was being sieged on and I was trying to group, but that's another mistake. Small thing, but would have changed a lot. All these things added up, we would have had a much better game. So I should have went through here. There's no point going back here. I know it's gone. Nasus is pushed up. There's no pressure in this jungle. Yep. Common sense, right? Common sense. Okay. I think if we had better vision, me ulting in here would have been good. If we had better vision, like I said. But they know I'm here. They know I'm here. Or maybe not. So I'm going to explain what I was thinking. So I know Xin Zhao was likely in here, and it's likely that he's just leaving because he counter jungled me, right? I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if they plan on sieging mid or diving back, right? So I tried to make something happen here, but I don't think that anything really happens here. See, that's the other thing. If we had vision in our jungle, right? And we had vision, maybe like a ward right here. If we had vision, this play would have been a no-brainer. I would have ulted in. 3 here. 1 back here when I ult in, it would be a 4 versus 3. And the only thing would be we would have to see, right, without vision. Look at that. Look what happens when we have no vision. Like with Fiddlesticks, like one of the ways to counter him is vision. That's not even a joke. Look it up. See? We don't know what's going on. Look at that. No vision. Gets vision, but it's too late. I mean, here we're... This is the thing. We try to play off our vision, right? But our vision control is horrible. Trev is starting... He's making a play as a play is being made to us. And, well, they made a much better play. Look at this. Look at this. Trev wards. See a Wild Lux here. I'm in position to ult. But, like I said, we don't have the vision. We can't tell. Oh, we see Fiddlesticks here. Matt gets caught in the ult. But look at how much Zillion has lost already. You guys choose to fight? I think it would have still been a losing game. Or a losing fight, sorry. Well, Zillion's in. Again, I don't know where Xin Zhao is. So you guys would be like, why didn't I just fucking ult? Because I don't know where Xin Zhao is. I'm not gonna risk this shit if I mean everyone's making bad decisions. I'm not gonna go in and expect you guys to follow up appropriate. And I mean look at this shit. Yes, you could argue that if I had ulted in it would have been better, but it's not about... I'm trying to say that for us, if we just not made risks and we just made smart calls every time, like even if we play like pussies and we just made the right calls, the safe calls all the time, we would be winning these games no problem. Because we're losing because we're making stupid plays. We're taking risks that don't make sense. Nasus still shitting on GP. We have no pressure mid lane. And I'm just trying to get what I can. I'm trying to stay close by to like prevent them from taking tower, but I'm falling behind too. I mean, I'm doing an okay job. I'm actually doing pretty good staying up in farm. But I mean, this is it's not good farm. It's just staying up with silvers, bronzies. It doesn't make me good. So I'm actually behind if I'm actually looking at good comparing to good standards. Matt's backing makes sense because you don't want to get caught by the Lux Snare or ultimate. And Trev holds them off. Good. Well, good in this scenario, but not good in terms of everything leading up to it, right? Okay, let's get the vision back on board here. Again, this is what we see. This is what we see. So, you know, I think maybe a good play might have been for me to ult in here, but again, there's no vision. I cannot decide whether. And this is another thing. This is another thing that I bet you there was a ward here. Yep. Right? Look at that. Vision. You gotta have good vision and you gotta use that vision. I'm ulting in. GP, okay. So I do ult in. Just a little delayed. I'm not sure that ult from GP was good. I would have waited till I stunned her. That way you would have known if you would have guaranteed gotten a good ult. But yeah, anyways, so GP bad ult. Could we have played that better as a team? So my ult was coming through. Could Matt or anyone else have made it a little better? Let's see. He uses his dash preemptively. Well, I mean, you didn't know how to. So I'm going in now. Okay. I think Matt followed up pretty well. You had flash, but I wouldn't say it was worth it. Okay, and then we got Xin Zhao coming up behind us. Like, should we have known Xin Zhao was coming up before I ulted? Let's find out. Ward just dies. How though? Okay. Oh, that's kind of unlucky. Ward just dies as Xin Zhao is coming through. And he flanks us. He fucks up his ult. That's why Matt lives. Okay, I want to see if we should have known he was coming. Okay, so this is what we see. Ward dies. This ward doesn't catch Sinjao. Oh, okay, okay. Very briefly, I could see. I'll kind of let that slide. But as a team, maybe we should have seen that. Maybe we should have seen that. Who knows? Maybe someone did. But anyways, we make the most of it. And see here, this is the other thing too. It's like, so when I see these numbers, one reason why I say to go ham, and you might be like, why now versus later, right? So why am I making this decision now as opposed to going in before, right? Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can explain it. Let's go with the vision that we have, okay? Let's go even further back. Alright. Trying to go back far enough to kind of explain. Alright, so here I am, I'm farming, right? So we see Fiddlesticks walk over this ward. He's going bot. We saw Sinjao topside. We just saw Sinjao topside. Oh, just kidding. I'm full of shit. Hold on, let me see. What's going on here? Okay, so we were at a fail siege. Ezreal's low. You can reasonably deduce that he's probably backing. He'll backing soon. Soon. Otherwise, they would have stayed to take the tower, right? He's backing. Trev fights him off the tower. That's okay. Let's look at vision here. So Lux and Ezreal disappear. We see Fiddlesticks going down there. Lux is only one there. Oh, we see Ezreal back. There you go. Bam. So we know that they've given him under siege. We see Sinjao. So this would have been a good play. If we were map aware, if I was map aware, ult right here. This would have been a very good play. We would have killed Lux. Would I have anyone to follow up? No, because I don't have Trevor maybe. I'm not sure if Zillion would have gotten here in time. You would think they would, but I come from a standpoint of not trusting people, and I don't think he would have made it in time. He's kind of a dimwit. Anyways, so that would have been, I think that might have been possibly a good play. This, look at that, bam bam. We got two people. Nasus top. We've got two of their teammates here. This is a good ult. This is just why I went in. But then Sinjao's right here. So why did I decide to go in? Because I communicated with it, and I knew that Trev was coming in, I was coming in, Matt was coming in. I knew that even if we got counter ganked by whoever was missing, the only possible person that could have showed up, because we know Nasus was here, we know, unless he TPs, right? But we would be able to react to that, and we know that both Fiddlesticks and Ezreal are here. Right now, currently, as it stands, if Lux was here and I go in, we all go in. That was free. Even if we fail to get a kill, we can chunk her, and we can get this tower before they can respawn. That's my decision making. I just want you guys to understand that it's not based off of nothing. And then, so I get a ward here to see if there's any Fiddlesticks trying to do anything sneaky. I mean, he was still coming from here, but or a Nasus sneaking up on us. But we get a tower as a result. Look at this. We didn't kill Lux, but we chunked her out. We made her flash. There's no way she could defend. We got this, and it was just off that play. And this is what I'm trying to emphasize when talking about decision making and not making risks. Like what kind of ticks me off is that you guys much rather throw a coin in the air and do something like this, which I think makes great sense. Because even if we fuck that up, unless we get horribly outplayed, like, so to me the fuck up factor was Sinjao coming in, which did happen, and I factored that in. So even if that happens, we'd be able to chunk Lux out and get a tower out of it before anyone else can respond. So that was my reasoning for that. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, cool. We're collapsing. See, like I said, these guys are garbage. They're not good. The reason we're losing is because we're garbage too. And what I'm trying to say is, like, we've been playing for so long, we at this point, we should know well enough to not be garbage. I'm not saying we should know enough to be good. We should know enough to be not garbage. This is garbage. We should know enough to be not garbage. So when we got Shenjiao, whoop-de-doo. But this is what I mean by coin flip, right? So we got a tower that was free. We should have backed out. This was an understandable call to go for Nasus, right? But then we ran into Wild Shenjiao, and we know that we should, for all intents and purposes, assume that we're getting collapsed on, which is why I went back in, because we're gonna burst this guy out, and get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Why, Matt? Why are you running the opposite direction? We've got your teammates here, because you're running into Ezreal, who's full health. You're gonna die that way too. Might as well stay with us. You're gonna die either way. I mean, well, you have a better chance of staying alive versus Nasus because you can kite him. Even if he drops Wither, I think your E removes slows, does it not? Do you have your E up? You do. You got your flash. You got your heal. You can definitely get out of here alive. Alright, we burn this mofo down. You get... Okay, good exhaust by Trev. Chain CC. We probably could have overlapped that bear, but okay. Good. Dead. Done. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Why are you running this way? Why? Makes no sense. Okay. Alright. We're on here. We're trying to take Nasus on. I mean, there's nothing Trev could have done to survive, so I mean, he's making the right call here. Well, maybe he could have flashed. Who knows? Maybe. Anyways, so if you had been here, you could have been here, and we would have been in between Shenjiao. Like, if you had been here and when you flashed, Nasus would have been here and we would have been peeling for you. But instead, that happens. That's like, does it? I mean, is this making any sense? Like, can you see how we're messing up the stupidest shit? Like, shit we should not be messing up. Okay, so the reason why I want to watch this again was I wanted to see if you had your E up. So you do have your E, right? So if you had ran with us, you might have got chunked out, but you still had flash. You could have flashed, you could have healed. Assuming he drops Wither on you, you had so much to survive for. Because the moment he drops Wither on you, you could have E'd and wasted that Wither. Does it remove slows? Does it still remove slows? Lightslinger, oops. Or Gunslinger, whatever it is. Does it still remove slows? Quickly dashes. Okay, I guess it doesn't remove slows anymore. I thought it used to, but still, you still would have had a dash, right? I had my smite. I mean, we have the ability to peel for you. GP's coming in with barrels that chunk and slow. So you running through here was a death sentence. It just made, there was no sense. There's no way I can tell you, man. I can see. There's no way I can say to you, I can see why you went here, because I really can't see why. Zillion, I don't know what he's doing. GP almost gets caught because Zillion almost baits him in. Oh, he does get caught. So, a bad call by Zillion being stupid, baits GP. Goes to show how... it just goes to show that there are things that can indirectly lose the game. Small things that can indirectly cost you a game. Oh, I remember this. I was an idiot here. Yeah. Okay. That was just bad by me. But I mean, I hope you guys can kind of see that, though. It's like, I'm not that, I don't think I'm that great. I really don't. But I'm making far less mistakes than you guys are. I mean, I make stupid shit. I play like a dumbass too, but the mistakes I'm making compared to you guys, it's pretty clear. I mean, can you guys see that in a lot of games I have a pretty decent KD, even if I die? It's not because I'm being a pussy. No, I'm making good judgment calls in relation to some of the other calls that you guys are making. So, yeah. So one thing I want you guys to know is that, okay, so if I hadn't died, the reason I was greedy and backing here was that I knew this tower was gonna go. What are my plans going into this? I want you guys to know to be on the same page because that way you can kind of prepare the same way as I'm about to prepare for backs. So in low elos, people tend to overstay their welcome. They stay too long. We know. I'm pretty sure this tower's gone. Look at, I'm in no position to defend, and 3 of you guys are dead. I could say GP could ult, but look, his ult is on cooldown. So the best I could do is slow this down and avoid letting them take the tower. I could have been caught out here. I could have been, and I should have known better because Lux ran through a ward here, right? I actually did know, but I didn't. I knew I might die from getting hit by a snare. So, that was bad on me. But regardless of that, this is a pretty bad fuck up too. So I mean, I'm just like you guys. I make stupid mistakes, but if you go back through, I challenge you to count the mistakes that I make, and I'm willing to bet that I make less mistakes than you guys do. Okay, so anyways, my plan here was to back, because I know they're sieging tower. By the time I back and healed up, I think the rest of you guys would have been up too, and I would have had a chance to buy items, and the plan would be to ult the back line, right? Or maybe not. Do I even have ult? Nope, just kidding. Alright, well, yes, I was an idiot. But anyways, this would have been an option I would be looking for. I would hope to be able to have an ult so I can go back and catch them out if they overstay. But fortunately, I just made a stupid call here and stupid call here. First stupid call, got away with it. Second call, I did not get away with it. So, yep. We lost a shit ton here, though. So we lost, I think we lost this tower too, and then we lost this tower. So we lost 3 total towers. As a result of me dying too. I think if I hadn't died, we would have been able to fight some of this off, maybe? Okay, we lose this, we lose that tower, that's for sure. Oh, right. So... Nasus just doing Nasus things. So pause it here. Well, I wish I could pause it. So, you know, freeze frame here. We know Nasus just backed off. There's a likelihood that the enemy team has backed off too, but I can't make any plays here. As a team, we can't look to make any plays. And then we get hit by this. But one of the ways that we could have came back is if we had vision back here, we could see people make an exit. I'm willing to bet they did make an exit. They did back out. Let's see. Right, they did. Is Dragon up? Right. So there's a likelihood, high likelihood, they're making a Baron or a Dragon play right now. But if we had vision, right? If we had vision here, we had vision here, we would have seen people make their exits, and we could have made a plan Lux, right? We got 3 people here. The only thing stopping me from flashing on Lux and Wing her is lack of vision. Lack of vision. I mean, Trev, if you want me to play more ham, if you want us to be more ham with you, I guarantee you, ward the shit out of the jungle, and I will make plays if I see a good play. That doesn't just go for you, Trev, but that goes for you too, man. It's everyone should be warding pinks and Sightstone on the support, but pinks, there's no reason why. I mean, we got 1 pink here. Whose pink is it? I'm just curious now. Who pinked that brush? It's been there a long ass time. It's been there a long ass time. The fuck? GP. So I mean, here you go. People bitching about how GP is bad, but at least he freaking wards, right? That ward gave us vision that could have prevented all this shit from happening, right? All this shit down here. You gotta have wards and you gotta use them. This shit happens. Okay. Okay. Alright. I run through here, barely make it out alive. We know Nasus is here. What the fuck is Zillion doing? I don't know. He's gonna die, right? Okay. A Lux incoming. See why we're bad? It's not even because we're being outplayed, it's because we're being outmaneuvered. And we're making stupid decisions. Look at that. I saw Lux run through here. I stand right here and I could have gotten snared. I got lucky. I got so fucking lucky. Right? And then I go back here and I'm like, I'm an idiot. Alright, see, like that. And even if I should have known too, like even if I didn't think there was vision, Trev executing those things right there, I should have expected that if, you know, those things flew over here, enemy team would have saw and would have noticed that. Right, okay. Let's again drop the vision here again. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Right? Lack of vision is killing us. Look at the only vision we've gotten on board. GP's ward. Enemy team should be clearing this shit. But because there's no vision here, we can't do anything. Like, I can't jump on Lux. We don't know if they're doing Dragon. We don't know if they're doing Baron. I can't make a play. I can't make a smart play. You're asking me to throw a coin flip. And we've been throwing coin flips all game long. That's why we're losing. Because we make plays and we think our enemy team is bad. They are bad. They are our level, but we are picking stupid decisions. I mean, if you really want, we can do that. We can play a whole game where I can just literally toss a coin flip and see how we do. And I guarantee you, it's no different. We'd still be getting fucked up. We're just making bad decisions based off of the vision we have, and we have a lack of vision. I mean, I hope this illustrates how important vision is, Trev. I mean, I'm not ranking just on you. I'm just saying it because your support is that. And you're the guy who has the potential to give us most vision. It's not only the support's job, but you have the potential to give us. And do you die here? So this wouldn't have happened if we had the vision up already, right? That vision was cleared out. I mean, should we have known? I mean, was it clear? Okay, they were cleared, so we wouldn't have known if anyone was in there. But we need to assume that shit. At this point, even if Dragon goes down, we don't know if the whole team's there. Shin could easily solo the Dragon, right? So now we know there's 3 people here. And here's the other thing, Trev. I understand you're trying to do your job, but this is just stupid. In a sense that you're going to ward out alone. You are. If you're going to ward, you need to have your team behind you. And no, that is not their job to follow you around. If they're not following you, you need to back the fuck up. Like, really. Just because you're doing your job as a support, or you think you are, doesn't excuse being dumb about it. Like, just common sense. You wouldn't walk through a dark alley at night. You would not send your kid to walk a dark alley to grant you vision, right? You wouldn't send one person. You wouldn't walk through all this, even if it's likely that, even if you know they're probably here, you wouldn't walk up and just look at them because there's so much that could happen in between, right? So at this point, we're so far behind, you would be like, well, why does it matter? It doesn't matter, we're so behind. I'm telling you, it's because of these reasons that we're that behind and we're unable to come back. Alright, someone calls missing. Why does he go there? That doesn't make sense. We know he's missing. We're pinging the shit out of him. We're like, missing. And then look at this, Trev. You're going here by yourself. Matt and I have backed up already. Your carries, there's no fight without the carries. If your carries aren't fighting for you, I Are you making a play here anymore? No. You could be like, no, dude, we can do this. That isn't dictated by you anymore. If your carries aren't following you, there's no fight to be had. There is absolutely no fight. So you need to be more aware of when people are following you or not, and if they're not, you need to back out with them. You are a support in this case. You still have to follow the support of the function of a support. Who are you supporting out there? There's no one to support. There's no one. Both me and Matt were backed out already. Alright, so I saw a potential play. I ult in. Again, you're too far up. So this was good in that you saw a play, I saw the play, we all saw a play. We're on the same page. But in the execution, this goes back to like, you need to be more aware of your teammates following up. Because look here, Matt's so far away before you even land the hook. I'm all the way back here. Zillion's not here. So we're just looking at the crucial three. Me, you, Matt. You should know that we're not going to be able to follow up. Matt literally blows his ult to try to make something happen from it. Because you basically baited him in. Your call to go... My call to go in, your call to go in. Right? And then look at this. Why are you all the way out here? What can we possibly do at this point? With you blowing your ult on Ezreal. What could we have possibly done? I mean, whoopie-doo. I mean, why didn't you just save the ult? Right? We had this guy. This guy was a goner. I think you exhausted him, right? That was a good exhaust. Prevent him from doing all that damage, but... And then what happened here? We're chasing into lack of vision. Look at that. Again, I cannot state this enough. Bad decisions. Bad decision making. So say, if this had, we'll say we got lucky. We'll say we should not have gotten all this. We only got it because because the enemy team is bad. Let's look beyond this now. Forget this, whatever the fuck that happened here happened. Okay. So, okay, we know Lux and Ezreal are here because of your ult, right? Very briefly, but assuming we didn't see it, we don't know shit about what's going on. So what are you guys doing here? Why? My ult's gone. I blew my cooldowns. Zillion's backing. Okay, he might be following you guys. Why are you guys walking into the fog of war? Knowing Lux is here, knowing her ultimate is possibly up. This makes no sense. You guys are blown up before you can even respond. Like, holy shit. This is what's keeping us down. It's just bad decisions by me, by you guys. So if I mean, we can rag on GP all we want, but look at, I mean, he's 2-5-0. He's unable to keep his tower. Zillion, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but look at this. There's vision. Okay, so here's me. You guys made a mistake. You guys fucked up. Listen to me. Listen to me. What am I doing here? Okay. So what happened here? I should have realized, and I did realize. I just didn't respect the enemy team. So there's a likelihood that the rest of their team is collapsing on us too, because there's a team fight going on. I mean, every time we fight, the rest of their team show up. There's without fail. So this is no exception. Okay, I see my red buff. I got greedy. I reward our C Xinjiao. Too late though, right? Because look at, you guys are dead. The only people who are alive are Zillion and me, and both carries are here. And Xinjiao in a 1v1 kills me. Like, one, because I'm so far behind, but Xinjiao is a duelist. I know this because I'm a jungler and I know my matchups. I know this. Just trust me on that. But there's no way we could win from this. Look at that. It's just mistake after mistake. Mistake after mistake. And GP's trying, he's not the best, but he's doing his best, right? He's at least slowing Nasus's push. Got barrels. Is he one-shotting, clearing the waves? No, he's not. He's being an ass. He's being an idiot. But okay, whatever. He should be using the barrels to clear waves, not... See, look at that. Anyways, whatever. Back to us. All right, we're part of the problem. We need to stop being part of the problem. Okay. So now we're here. We make the call. We're like, we need to stop Nasus. At this point, we can't. We weren't able to ignore him before, but at least when he was still walking his ass down lane, we could ignore him, right? But at this point, we can't ignore him anymore. We have to deal with him. And so, if these guys were smart, they would have just taken this tower. I think they eventually do, but that would have been a smart decision. Get red, okay, and then get this tower. Because Zillion, just dive the shit out of Zillion. I would have dived Zillion. Because you know the whole team has to deal with him. Look at that. We can't ignore him anymore. We've lost total control over the game now. Look at that. Look at this shit. I would have exhausted him. I would have exhausted him, Trev. That would have saved. I think that would have saved him. I mean, I know you're not gonna blow it on a bad teammate, but I mean, you had one to save him. That would have been the way to save him, exhausting him. So here we are. We're getting pushed in here. Got 4 people. Nasus is low. Okay, nice. You get a pick. So look at this. No, let's skip this first. Let's not even look at this. So we make bad decisions too. The reason I think we can come back from any game is because look at our enemy team is making stupid mistakes too. While he could have gotten this, right? While he could have gotten the tower and gotten out, right? And they could have gotten mid turret. Well, no, they can't. They could have gotten this turret. Nasus could have gotten inhib. They could have gotten this turret. Instead, they could have even pushed this in, right? Instead of getting free shit, this is what he's doing, right? So he's doing this. Sure, he gets a kill, but he's not getting closer to winning the game because he's not taking a tower. And then look, as a result, this is what happens. Lux gets caught out. You guys get a kill. This is a turning point. This is a turning point for us. But we don't see it and we don't react. Well, honestly, I see it. But I think it's like, I don't trust you guys at this point because we've just been doing coin flips the whole game. This is a turning point. They overstayed their welcome. They've overextended. What we need to do is just play it safe now. Get the kill, reset, maybe push out the lane just a little bit, but just reset because we have all 4 people here. We don't know where the rest are. Nasus is definitely backing, right? He's definitely backing. So push out the waves. Try to get. Okay, so now they're fighting. Let's see how we play it. This is bad by the enemy team. This is a bad call. And we benefit from it, right? They're making stupid calls. Bam. I think I actually ult here. This is why I'm ulting in. So I didn't trust you guys, but now I see something. Okay, I see a play. I see a play. Trev is going up. You guys should be pushing. You guys should be chasing them, not pushing. This is something you need to see. They lost. Nasus, their tank is low. Lux is dead. Xin Zhao is dead. They went from a bad play to a horrible play. So I'm capitalizing. I'm going in. Look at this. Bam, I land my ult. I'm going in, but there's no follow-up. It's bad because I go in and we're not on the same page. But it's good in that I saw the play. Trev is just trying, Trev is trying to make the play that I made a good, salvage it. But man, I don't get this either. Why do you go the other way? You need to stay by your support. This makes no sense. When you guys run, you guys need to run as a group. You Zillion and you guys and Zillion need to run through here because I'm blocking off this point already. Even if no one's here, we're in a position to keep pushing. Worst case, I lose my ult. Worst case. Worst case. That trade-off was a worst case scenario. I would have blown my ult and they weren't here. If you guys had followed through, Zillion had the speed ups, right? If you guys had followed through, we would have cleaned them up. That was how I saw it. But let's see for sure now, right? Let's go ahead and open up total vision, right? Look at it. Hold on. All right, so Bill 6 is not here. I don't think we saw that anywhere, but Xinjiao fucks up. Normally I would not go in for fear of Fiddlesticks, but okay. We got a kill here. 2 people are running back. Their tank is low. Even if Fiddlesticks, okay, that's, you know, one bad thing is like we could have had a Fiddlesticks ult, right? But even if Fiddlesticks did ult in, we would have been able to power through because Nass is effectively out of the fight. It would be a 4 versus 2. It's technically a 4 versus 2 at this point if Fiddlesticks was here, but this is not the case. But look at it, look at it. Bam. If you guys were coming through here, Ezreal would have had to back off. There was nothing he could do. I might have been able to solo Pantheon. I don't know. But either way, 3 of you guys coming through here, there ain't no fucking way Ezreal is gonna be in this fight. So this would have been a 1v4 right here. Does that make sense? I mean, do you guys see the play that I was trying to make? I mean, look at this. We see Xinjiao coming. We know at least 4 of them are here. Xinjiao makes a horrible play, gets caught. He's dead. So now it's a 2 versus. Now it's 2 down. So at best for them it's a 4 versus 3, right? 4 versus 3. I saw the play. I'm going in. I see where it's going, but unfortunately there's no follow-up. Was there possibly any reason why I might have thought Fiddlesticks is not with them? I want to know. I would like to know. Nope, so there was no way I would have known, but you gotta see the plays, right? I hope you guys kind of understand where I was going with it. This is just stupid. This is, like, unacceptable for us to let them get by with. Okay, anyways, so it's been going so long. This video is pretty long, so I'm just looking at the mini map right now. Okay, so we see things going on here. Cool. So here's another thing. Why did I skip all that? So we just had a team fight, right? We just, you know, it ended horribly. I died. Whatever, right? The fight is whatever. So after this, we know that they're backing, right? We know they're backing. We can't do this because I died. I have smite. So what we need to do is reestablish vision. What are you doing, Matt? Or what are you doing, Trev? Matt's backing. If there was one time, Trev, that you want to go out warding alone, this would be the time. Ward here. Here and here. Right? I mean, obviously you don't go in, start warding right away, but like maybe like wait 15 seconds. That way you know that Nass is likely backed, so that even if Fiddlesticks was there, you wouldn't be fucked. But look though. 1, 2. There's only 2 wards here in the jungle. Is there a way to tell whose ward it is? There isn't, but okay, was that you? Who warded that? Sorry. I guess it really doesn't matter who warded, right? But I mean, I'm just trying to stress, like, your ward charges should be maxed out all the time. Like, you should be out of wards constantly, Trev. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Maybe, you know, someone warded. I would have warded this. Boom, boom, maybe boom. Because that's the only wards that matter right now. Right? That's the only ward. I mean, we lost control of all this. Why are you warding here? Is Dragon coming up anytime soon? The only reason you would ward that is if Dragon's coming up soon. But look, I mean, it's not. Not yet, at least. There's no indication Dragon's coming up soon. You ward your next objectives. You need to have a reason to ward. You're not just throwing wards out for no reason. The first step, good. You're throwing out wards. That's a good first step. The second step to take it to the next level is mindful warding. I mean, it's good. We see them taking this, but if you're just looking to throw wards out, ward up this path, right? All right. Okay, we got people missing on the map. So, you know, if this was warded, we would know that they were not doing Baron, right? Then we would know whether jumping on Nasus would have been a good play or not. Then I would have ulted. I would have ulted quicker. I would have made the decision to go in if it was up, right? But instead, we're being pushed in with no vision. We don't know if they're doing Baron or not. We've got people all around here. They're probably not, but still. But this is the thing, right? So Trev, it's good. You're because of your wards. Look, this is what we're getting out of it because of your wards. Because of your wards. So that I give you props for that. We're making plays. See, we're making vision based on. You made this happen, Trev. You made this happen. I think this could have been a really good thing. It's just unfortunate that our teammates aren't here. Wait, let's see how this plays. See, look at that. This was you, Trev. This was all you. This happened because of you. So I guess to go back, you know, if you didn't know where to ward, right? The better decision would have been here. But you warded up here, and look what happened. Because of that vision, we were able to make a comeback play. I mean, yeah, we're still fucking behind, but imagine if this was warded up earlier, right? Like 10 minutes ago. However long I fast forwarded, but imagine if those wards were around here. My ult would have been, you know, I could have ulted in and all that shit could have happened, right? Right? So yeah. Enemy team threw that. But in order for us to make a comeback off that, we needed to have that vision, right? Without the vision, the enemy team could be stupid as fuck. But because you had the vision, we were able to punish them for being stupid. And I hope that kind of highlights how important it is to have vision. I mean, I'll say it again. If you want me to go ham with you, if you want us to go ham with you, Trev, have those wards out. And bam, look at that. Do we get a tower, please? I hope we do. Look at that. So because of your wards, we went from how much gold did we get off that? Damn, look at that. We were fucking 12k behind, 12 to 13k behind. Okay? After that play. Remember, 12k behind. This all happened because of your warding, Trev. $12k behind. Now we're only 9k behind. We just went up 3,000. I mean, I guess it could be 10k behind. I mean, you round that shit. But come on, look at that. Well, I mean, if we had ward and we did this better, we would have definitely had the opportunity to come back. So Dragon's coming up in 10 seconds. Matt was pushing that out. I think we could have gotten Dragon too. Look at all of us are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here's something that we fucked up. We could have made a Dragon call, and bursted this down. There was an Infernal too. 5 seconds. That would have been enough for us to get up here. Did you have wards on you? So ward here was good. So a proper play would have been to go bam, take that tower, go through ward here, and maybe ward here, and then or here. You know, just if everyone just dropped one ward, whoever had a ward, I'm pretty sure we had something, but drop some wards, and then take Dragon and get the fuck out. That would have been enough. 10k behind. Now, I honestly, I think that would have been enough of a push if we just did that and kept playing smart. That's how you make a comeback. Good guys. I seriously hope this video fucking records all of it. I mean, if it breaks, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. But Zillion doing stupid shit. Okay, good. So we gotta get out of jail free card, right? Zillion got away. So Nasus is becoming a problem. Again, when Nasus is running down here, we can ignore him. But now we can't ignore him anymore. This is where we don't have control. But we did the best we could. So enemy team didn't do dragon. We could see it two ways. We could give up dragon, relieve some pressure, right? Or we could try to throw a coin in the air, coin flip. Or I think a better play, you know, we got 4 people here, right? GP doesn't need to be with us. He can just drop his ult. I can. Where's Lux? I think this was what I was talking about when we were all talking about should we go deal with Nasus or not. I think this is that point when we were talking about where we should go for Nasus or not. I think this was the point where, see, I saw Lux up here, and we know that shit's going down here. Nasus up top. So we see 3 people here, right? We have 4 people here, technically 5 with the GP ult. Does he have his ult up? He does. He's got TP up too. This is going down no matter what. Nasus is getting this no matter what. Alright? Nasus does. All he has to do is just fucking ignore GP and go for it. There's no tower stopping. So why are we trying to stop Nasus? Right? So without proper vision, I can't see what else is going back here. I can't see what's going on back here. But I know Lux is here and likely heading over here. I mean, it looks like it. She even crosses that ward. So I think we should have made a fight happen here. We should have made a fight happen here. I can't ult now because 7 seconds and 7 seconds Lux would have made it to the fight on time with ult, or just to clean up. But we should have fought here, right? I should have flashed and, you know, maybe jumped on someone, and we should have just went for a flat out team fight here. But here's my question: were we even in a position to fight? Right? Looks like it. All 4 of us. We don't know what Fiddlesticks is up to, but I backed up too far. So if I had immediately ulted right now, we could have done something. Cause look how they're all split up, right? We're all together. So maybe if I ult right over here, or maybe over here, just to split them up. So you guys keep going, and then I just ult over here. And then after you guys finish killing Xin Zhao, like come back to me, right? Do I have a? What do I have? Okay, I'm kind of bruisery. But do you guys see what I'm talking about? Think about it. GP ult, right? Let's rewind again. Perfect scenario. Perfect scenario. I back up. They're just doing their thing. I ult back here. Right? You guys jump on that. You guys jump on Xin Zhao right away. And I ult back here. GP follows up with his ult. Right? Now we got 2 people who are backing the fuck up because of a GP ult. Xin Zhao is alone. We take Xin Zhao out, and now we've got a numbers advantage. We got 4 versus 3. And we got a tower that we can prevent from taking down. We wait for our cooldowns to come back up. I flash W on Lux or something. Or Trev initiates a fight. We've got Zillion with his AoE/CC, right? We got a much better chance here as opposed to look what we're doing now. Right? We're giving up a tower for free. Alright, let's play this out. Let's see what happens, right? Zillion's in the side. He doesn't know what to do. We go here. We go try to stop Nasus. I commit because it looks like because we all agree, right? We all decide to commit. But look at this. Like why? So this is bad on your guys' part. Look. So I'm coming through this way, right? Nasus, you should be coming through this way. Lucian, maybe Zillion, but some of you guys should be coming through this way to cut him off. See, look at I'm trying to cut him off. I'm the furthest one up right now. Why are you guys going through this way? This tilts me. This pisses me off. Why are you going through this way? Why didn't you just go loop through this way? Because now, I should not have to be the initiator. I really shouldn't. Look at that. I have to blow a flash to initiate this fight. And there's nothing that you guys can possibly do. Like, thanks, guys. you guys choose to focus on Nasus, but you guys only half-ass it. If you're gonna go and go all in, go the balls deep. Not this half-ass pussy shit. Look at this. Look at this. Why? What the fuck? We should, you know, go through here. This is on you guys. Because I committed to your plan, but you guys went that way. And then, so look, right? They're getting free damage here. I'm trying to make the best of it by ulting down. Okay, cool. The enemy team plays it. They don't play it well. Xin Zhao goes balls deep. That's Xin Zhao pulls a Trevor. Not to be messed up, but I mean, look. Right? So we're doing this. We're wasting time, and I'm trying to make the best of it. I ult in. Cool. I make him back off. Xin Zhao pulls a Trevor. Right? You know, shit like this. Both teams are doing stupid shit, but it's no excuse for us to justify our mistakes. Right? So we effectively, if we play this right, we effectively stalled out the game. We just saved we saved the inhib and we saved the turret. The enemy team needs to reset. If they don't reset, we can come back. Right? Look at this. So we got them. They're being greedy. Right? And look at here. See, I'm letting you guys do your thing. Okay, good. Trev, you exhausted. And Zillion's ult is up. You guys should win this fight. You guys should kill him. So here I am. I'm doing my job, right? What the? Okay, well, wow. I'm surprised he survived. Okay, but still look, right? I'm doing my job. I'm zoning their carries from you guys. What happened here? Like, how the hell did he get away? That makes no sense to me. And then GP's overcommitting. Okay, you guys are still going. Still going. So Lux, you guys have to go, right? You guys have to go. You guys can go ham. Could have been better, but... So yeah. So I mean, I did my job here. I stopped them from going in. And I even stalled them and stopped them from getting the tower. I was pinging for your guys' help because they can easily just try to dive me. I mean, it'd be hard because I'm fucking Pantheon with my passive up and I could W install. But like I know this, so I'm just stopping them from taking the tower. You know, if I were you, you guys should have came through here or some shit. I mean, what? What? Is he? His ult's up. You know, maybe a good play on GP's part would be TP. Sorry, back and then, oh, we don't have any wards here, so he can't really make a TP play, but look at this. We successfully fended off a play that the enemy team, the enemy team made bad decisions. Mistakes were made on the decision of the enemy team.
You belong in a museum. You belong in a museum. You belong in a museum.
And the bad part is we weren't able to capitalize on it, right? We capitalized by saving our asses. Actually, just kidding. We capitalized. We saved our asses. Look at that, right? But it could have been a whole lot better, I think. It could have been a whole lot better. The fight could have ended just there. And then Nasus, because I still had my ults, right? You know, if I had just initiated or someone initiated a fight right here before I had to ult in, I could have had ult and done something there, right? But Nasus should have taken this. Nasus didn't, because he's bad. Enemy team's getting a free dragon. Why? Because we have no vision. Free dragon, no vision. Trev, free vision, right? I mean, free dragon, no vision. And what are you guys doing here? Okay, you're establishing some board control. Okay. This is risky too, because still you don't know where everyone is, right? See, oh man, this... Man, if I was Israel and I knew that's where you guys were, I would have went ham. I would have went on you right there. No one Lux was there. But you see how risky that was? How bad that was? Hate free dragon. We're all scattered. We're trying to push our lanes out. Does GP even push his lane out?
Next time, more netting.
Nope. So in the end, the wave's gonna push back to us anyway, because look, we've got less minions, right? More minions pushing back, so it's gonna push back. What does Zillion do? Does he do the same fucking shit? Tell me he doesn't. Dude, push this shit out. What are you doing? Okay, so he should have done that like 15 seconds ago. I don't know, whatever. He should have done that way earlier, and he should have joined us mid. So imagine 5 seconds earlier, if he was here, he would. If he had left 5 seconds, we would have been here, right? All of us, except Matt, would have been here. Having all of us here, there's a okay. So again, we decide to commit to Nasus, right? So again, we make a bad call. Okay, well GP's here. Okay, I think that's alright because GP can clear the waves. What's going on here? Okay, I think we played it. So this wasn't necessarily we played it well. The enemy team played it bad because look how split there, but they still got this tower. Did we even kill Nasus? No, we didn't. Like shit. What the hell, dude? You see? So we didn't play it well. We fucked up actually. So let's see here. Proper play would be GP wave clear. Okay, I don't understand that ult, but okay. How'd you die, Matt? Whoa. Did you flash into Nasus? Okay. He flashes, he goes right on Zillion. So you should have focused. Okay, you're focusing him. You're okay. Lux does that. Throws shit at you, and you dash up. Okay. Alright. But what's this? What are you doing, Matt? Okay. Misplay on your port. Oh man. I probably should have peeled for you too. Trev, you should have peeled for Lucian too, not Channel. I think if anything, the only person that should have went back on Lux should have been me. Even though not Nautilus. I think Lucian and me should have went back towards Lux. And Nautilus, you would actually be the only person going back and slowing Nasus down. Or conversely, I could have just peeled for Matt, but I mean, it was Matt versus Lux, and Lux's cooldowns were down. But I mean, there's just all sorts of things we could have done better if we were at a concerted effort. So anyways, that goes to shit. GP gives up tower. What does? Probably because he didn't wave clear. Probably because he was. Yeah. He's just bad. And so far behind, right? So second time, we make the same mistake, right? We make the same mistake twice. The enemy team has room to make the right decision this time. Remember? First time, we all go for Nasus. They try to fight. Second time, we go for Nasus. Instead, they do the right decision. Because, I mean, it's not hard. It's a no-brainer. First time they fuck up, now they do this, right? At least half of the team realized that they could just take the fucking tower. And I think that's game. So because we couldn't learn from our first mistake, we lost the game. Alright, you can tell, look at the timer. Because we couldn't learn from our mistakes, despite how clear they were, despite how clear the mistake was, we were unable to learn from it. Look at that. And that's game. Alright. Alright. Well, I mean, I hope this video helped. Yeah, let me know.